Oh, Xbox, you've been doing so many good things. 2020 was nice. You had a console launch. Game Pass is growing. Gamers are happy. You've been doing so many fan favorite gamer friendly things. They jacked up the price of Xbox Live Gold memberships. We're going to talk about that right now. Xbox Live Gold members, your subscriptions are going up. I am looking at this from the Verge article and all the news that is going around on the internet all day long today. Guys, great to see you. Matt here from Assemble. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for joining us. Hit that like button if you can. That's free, as well as subscribing to the show. Xbox Live Gold. An oldie but a goodie. We got it all wrapped up inside of Game Pass Ultimate. But some players out there, they still have their gold memberships running wild. And Xbox is doing something that is getting a lot of people all stirred up on the internet because you're going to see the prices going way up. So in a nutshell, guys, it is going to go from $60 a month to $120 a month for your Xbox Live Gold memberships. This has nothing to do with Game Pass and Game Pass Ultimate. Xbox is just completely jacking up the price here. To do what exactly? Let me know in the comments below. This is a massive push and very poorly timed. And even as the Verge article that I'm citing here even says, it is poorly timed based on what we have known as a pandemic going on. And consumers do not have a lot of extra income coming in. People that already subscribe to Xbox Live Gold, currently, they have been paying that amount for probably a considerable amount of time. And to see this price hike right now, with what's going on in the world, this is nothing more than just poorly timed, in my opinion. Why Xbox, and I'd love to know what Phil Spencer's response is to this, but why would Xbox double the price of gold during a pandemic to what we all assume is to just get players off of gold and get them right into Game Pass Ultimate, because you have it all built in there. I have Game Pass Ultimate myself, guys. I pay $19 a month in tax and $19 and change. And I get gold, so I get my online, my multiplayer, as well as Game Pass all built in. For $20 a month, I got it all. It's a great thing. It's a great system. It converted my Xbox Live membership over so the remaining months get all wrapped up in my Ultimate subscription. So instead of having Game Pass and Gold, I got it all in one for Ultimate. Obviously, this is what the move is and what the decision is for Xbox, is to have gamers move away from gold, to literally push them away from it, from continuing the membership, and say, I'm going to swing over here and get my Xbox Ultimate or just Game Pass on its own. And really, Ultimate is the best deal because it's giving you the most bang for your buck to get everything from your free games monthly to your online, as well as your Game Pass library. Microsoft lawyers stepped in and they actually made gave a statement to kind of justify the reason for all of this. So I'm quoting this from the Verge article. To justify the price hike in the blog post, it reads like this, quote, periodically we assess the value and pricing of our services to reflect changes in regional marketplaces and continue to invest in the Xbox community. We invest in our community by strengthening the digital safety of our players, enabling new ways to share, communicate, and play with your friends, and delivering industry-leading reliability across our network. Well, if that isn't the most corporate speak I've ever heard, I don't know what is. From a canned corporate lawyer statement and cited by the Verge article, I'll leave it in the description below for you guys to check out yourselves. This is not what we would want to see from Microsoft, but I don't think that there was a better way. If they intended to keep the program alive, and they're going to do this, you can't put Phil Spencer on stage anywhere or online and say, we're updating the price and doubling it for gold members. And I hope you guys will go over to Game Pass and Game Pass Ultimate. There's no real clean way of doing that. The only way, in my opinion, they could have done this and should have done this to keep the momentum and the positive pieces that they've been doing and the work that Xbox has been doing in the team over there, the positive way of doing all of this would have been just to say, Xbox Gold members, the subscription service is running out. We will automatically move your Gold membership over to default Game Pass or default Ultimate, or have it set to auto expire. Like, they could have done something like that where say, it's going to expire, we're running it out as of June 1st, 2021. The service will no longer be available to take full advantage of the amazing service and continue the platform and support Xbox and play with your friends and community and all this stuff. join us on Game Pass Ultimate, where you'll get the benefits of gold all wrapped in, and it actually only comes in at $19.99 a month. You could then have Phil Spencer talk about it and say, look, the decision is to get more players with Game Pass. Game Pass has the best value. Ultimate has an even better value at $19 a month to give you the benefits of gold and Game Pass all wrapped into one. And Phil Spencer could then tout on, hey, we understand that it would be frustrating for Xbox Live members that are just using that service, but the thing that we want our players to understand is that we would need to upgrade, update, increase the price point of that service on its own. We don't want to do that to our gamers, our communities. We want players to get the most cost-effective thing, especially during the pandemic. So we'd love it if they came over to Game Pass. To me, just to me, in my opinion, that is how you do this thing and how you would PR this thing. Just coming out of the gate and saying that it's going to cost you double and we're keeping it alive, like, it doesn't make any sense. I get I think the ultimate plan here, guys, is like, yeah, we want to get players over to Game Pass. This is not how you do it. And this is really, really too bad because I love Xbox and I love the machine and I love what they have been doing over there. I'm excited for Halo. I'm excited for the games to come. I use the service every day, but I use it on my Game Pass Ultimate personally. I came from Gold and I moved over to Game Pass on the Ultimate, and that was the best value. To see that they're doing this, and it puts a bad taste in the mouth of consumers and players that enjoy Xbox probably more casually, so they have just their live memberships. And to see this come up, and for a lot of people, they're lapsed fans or they're lapsed gamers that have the subscription that just continues to come off their credit card, and they pick up Call of Duty and Madden once a month, twice a month, they pick up their controllers and play. That casual audience is probably somewhat of the ones that are paying for this still and haven't moved over to Game Pass. This is going to be sticker shock for them, and that might just turn them off completely. Or it will do what Microsoft wants, which is get them to turn around and say, I'll just get Game Pass. At the end of the day, guys, there's a better way of doing this. This price hike, sure, it's terrible. It's not good for gamers, but so many of us have Game Pass. Anybody that I talk to in the community says if they have Xbox, they have Game Pass, they've switched off, they've done all of that. I suspect that this is a lot to do with the more casual base that Xbox has of players. They're looking at all of these gold memberships that they still have running live, and they're getting the monthly, which, by the way, at this point, that's just free. That's just revenue for them, for Xbox. So to jack it up this much during this time period with what's going on globally, it really shows that it's just trying to say, get off of this and come over here. I think it's really too bad. I think Xbox could have done this in a way better way that would have been gamer friendly and continued their strong approach of making sure that they're putting gamers first. This is too bad. They'll obviously recover from this. We'll probably get some numbers. I'd be interested in the statistics of the number of people that play on Gold and that versus Game Pass and what the direction is, if the adoption rate is that much higher. What do you guys think? Do you think that this is just a clear-cut message of trying to get gamers over to Game Pass? Do you think it's going to sour gamers on Xbox as a platform at all? And do you think that people would start to pick and choose at all between, their Xbox Game Pass versus getting onto the PlayStation Plus memberships and sticking with PlayStation? Because for a lot of them, they have both. And people can't always afford to do both. Maybe they don't want to do Game Pass. Maybe they like just getting their 2 games for free, and that was it under their old model. But let me know what you guys think. I'm really, really curious where you think this will do to Xbox. Do you think this is just a short-term blip and people will be over it and forget about it? Or do you think it'll have long-term consequences? Guys, thank you so much for watching here on Assemble. I'm Matt. Please make sure you check out more of the content that we have covering gaming as well as our WWE coverage. New episodes every single week. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, thank you guys for assembling with us. See ya.